If you've ever watched a home renovation show, you've probably seen this moment. The contractor takes a sledgehammer and knocks down the wall, and suddenly the house feels twice as big. People's eyes are bright. These open floor plans have been a huge trend for years, but are they really the best choice for every home? That's what we're going to talk about today in this video. Let's start by talking about why open floor plans became so popular. A little history. The idea of open concept living really took off in the mid 20th century. Before that, homes were designed with separate rooms for everything: kitchen, dining room, living room. But as lifestyles changed, so did the home design. Architects like Frank Lloyd Wright started experimenting with more open spaces. And in the 80s and 90s, open floor plans became the go-to style, especially in new construction. So today, real estate agents still list open concept as a top selling point in home listings. But the question we have is it always the best choice? There are pros and cons of open floor plans. Let's start with the pros of open floor plans. There's a real reason why so many people love these layouts. They come with some undeniable benefits. The first one is more natural light. Without walls blocking windows, that light travels freely through the space, making the homes feel bigger and brighter. Natural light just doesn't look good, it actually makes you feel better. So studies show that exposure to natural light can improve your mood, it can increase your productivity, and it can even help regulate your sleep patterns. So that's one of the big pros of open concept. The second thing is better flow and flexibility. With fewer walls, you can arrange your furniture in multiple ways, making your space much more adaptable. Whether you're hosting a party or you're just rearranging your living room, you can have lots of options with an open layout. The third thing is that they're perfect for entertaining. Have you ever noticed how guests always end up gathering in the kitchen? Well, an open floor plan makes it easy to cook and to socialize at the same time. No one feels isolated, conversations flow freely, things are much easier whenever you are in an open floor plan as far as being able to see everybody who's there. The fourth thing is it feels bigger than it actually is. Even in smaller homes, an open layout can create the illusion of having more space. Without the walls breaking up the area, all of the rooms feel larger, they feel more connected, they feel bigger. The fifth thing is that it's easier to keep an eye on things. If you have kids, an open layout lets you keep an eye on them while you're cooking, while you're working, while you're relaxing. You can multitask without feeling cut off from the rest of the household. That sounds great. Those are all great things. But before you start swinging that sledgehammer, let's talk about a few of the drawbacks. Open floor plans aren't perfect for every home or for every lifestyle. The first thing that is a drawback is that they have less privacy. There's fewer walls and that noise is traveling. And if one person is watching TV and another person's on a Zoom call, then it can get chaotic real fast. And if you need a quiet place to focus, the second thing is that it's more difficult to heat and cool because the larger open spaces can be harder to regulate whenever it comes to temperature. You don't have walls to contain that heat or that cool air, and you might find yourself spending more money on energy bills. The Department of Energy in the United States even notes that open spaces can be less energy efficient, especially in extreme climates like extreme hot or extreme cold. The third con of open spaces is that clutter is always on display. In a traditional home, you can shut the door to that messy room, but with an open layout, everything is visible all the time. If the kitchen isn't spotless or if the toys and the laundry start piling up, then there's nowhere to hide that mess. The fourth thing is that cooking smells travel. If you love to cook, then that's great, but your open concept home has smells that don't just stay in the kitchen, they waft throughout the entire house. If you're making something fragrant, we'll say something like fish or something like fried food, that whole house is going to smell like that fish. The fifth thing is that it can feel less cozy. Sometimes if you have distinct rooms, you can create a sense of coziness that is sometimes missing in an open layout. If you love the idea of a snug reading nook or a separate dining space, then an open floor plan might not be your best option. So here's the question we're all waiting for. Should you choose an open floor plan? The best layout really depends on how you live. If you love entertaining and you want lots of natural light, you don't mind a little extra noise, then an open concept might be perfect for you. But if you value privacy, if you want a more energy efficient home, you prefer defined spaces, a more traditional layout might be a better fit for you. Some homeowners are even opting for a hybrid approach, keeping some openness, but then adding elements like sliding doors, partial walls, built-in shelving to create a little bit more separation when it is needed. At the end of the day, the right floor plan is the one that works for you. The open concept homes are still incredibly popular, but they're not the only option. When you're remodeling or house hunting, think about what fits your lifestyle best before you make a decision. And if you're looking for more tips on home design, on home maintenance, on renovations, and things like that, check out homemembership.com. A free membership that they have gives homeowners access to expert advice, maintenance reminders, and an online marketplace with thousands of home products at wholesale pricing. Whether you're planning a major renovation or just want to keep your home in top shape, homemembership.com has the resources to help you every step of the way. Make sure you visit homemembership.com today. I'll see you in the next video.